Hi, welcome to JW House, where we care for the caregivers. Our excellent Silicon Valley hospitals take care of people who are ill every day, and we take care of their families and their loved ones. Since our opening more than 10 years ago, we have served almost 90,000 family dinners. We've provided over 75,000 nights of lodging, and we have received over 100,000 hours of volunteer service. We hear stories every day. Some are sad, and some are filled with hope. Today, I'd like to share one of those stories with you.
Cynthia, growing up, she was always an overachiever.
I don't think there was a person who didn't like you. You're friends with everyone you know. You just have that effect on people. It's incredible.
She finished her bachelor's in 3 years, and she was always looking forward to start her master's.
And that's it. That's glycolysis.
Bravo! UC Davis went ahead and accepted her. They emailed her letting her know that she had gotten accepted. On May 11th, 2020, the day after Mother's Day, I received a call saying that Cynthia wasn't feeling well.
We didn't know that she was having a stroke at the time.
Cynthia was able to talk to me. She got on the phone and she told me, she said, "Mom, I don't know what's going on with me. All of a sudden, all my body started sweating and it's hurting. My head is pounding. I don't know what to do." And I said, "Cynthia, hang up the phone and call 911. You need to go to the emergency room right away."
The day that Cynthia had her stroke, I remember it so vividly. The sky had suddenly changed and it started to sprinkle. And it felt like, oh my God, our entire world is falling apart. And even the sky is crying right now. We hadn't heard from the surgeons yet or anything. All we knew was that she was likely going to die. And at that point, we didn't know if she was going to come back. The following year, after Cynthia's stroke, was filled with a lot of long car rides to 5 different hospitals throughout Northern California, the furthest being San Francisco. We'd drive 2.5 to 3 hours there and spend the entire day there, of the moment visiting hours started to the very end. If you've ever been in a situation even remotely similar to ours, you'd know that the process of being transferred and going to these different hospitals is not easy. When something like this happens to your sister, there is no other option. Now more than ever, we need each other, and I couldn't imagine continuing my life and my studies without Cynthia. So the last medical facility that Cynthia was transferred to was Valley Medical Center. And from the moment we got there, it was like a breath of fresh air. We had never been treated so well throughout this whole journey with Cynthia. And there is where we met our incredible social worker, Carla, who had told my mom about the JW House.
I never expected to be able to stay at a place, such a nice place, where I could come home right after the hospital and not have to drive home for 3 hours, and know that the next day I could get up and have a nice warm breakfast and head on to go see my daughter. It was such a relief to be able to do that.
So to find out that the JW House existed and was willing to take us in, it was the miracle that we always had needed.
Good.
Such a good feeling to know that I was going to be able to rest and be close to my daughter.
I was surprised that it looked like a home. I remember walking into this room and feeling like, oh my gosh, this is not anything at all that we expected. There's a couch, there's a kitchen, there's a microwave, there's a bathroom and a shower, and everything was here, and it was all here to support us.
Getting out of the hospital, it was nice to come to the JW House, come in your room and find a fresh meal that was cooked specially for you.
Knowing that people here were going through similar things, and we were all just looking for a place of comfort, really.
I want to thank you, JW House, for helping us go through the hardest time of our lives, just being here for us and supporting us, having us somewhere to stay was wonderful. I can't thank you enough.
I'd like to say thank you to the JW House and all of their supporters, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. The JW House is your home away from home, and if there's anything that you can give to support and continue supporting, it would mean the world to families like ours and help others in the future.
Mom.